What's good, everybody? My name is Christian. If y'all already don't know, my boy Jack right next to me, and
Yep, and this is Yo
yo, check
Check
it.
It podcast.
Thank you for tuning in once again to our weekly podcast.
Damn, I had to clear my throat right in the middle of that.
Oh man, it's all good.
ASMR.
ASMR. that's how that's how we keep them. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
listen to me whisper.
Do you guys like whispering stuff? Is it weird?
unless they're listening to it through a speakerphone. You know what I learned today, guys? Headphones are important.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and Jarek, we did a pretty cool collab. If you guys have not seen it yet, hit up our Instagrams. Or I put my version of video on Instagram, and it's on YouTube, so check it out. But we did this cool video.
It's like a cooking video
Yeah.
on how to make baked salmon.
Yeah, and it was styled in our own way. I thought that was pretty dope. But as I was looking at my own video and I was getting critiqued by Jarek, he's like, "Bro, you gotta listen to the music." And I was like, "I thought I did." And he's like, "You didn't wear headphones." Dang.
Headphones make a big difference, man. That's why we're wearing them right now.
Yeah, yeah. If y'all try to do things like this, headphones,
Yeah, because you can hear
everything.
everything.
Sound design is important.
You gotta monitor your audio.
Yeah. Trying to make everything sound crispy.
Yeah. So how was your week, man?
Dude, I spent my week with the most beautiful girl in the entire planet, and then and then when she was busy, I was doing my own thing. We did that meetup. That was pretty dope. I
Yeah,
thought
that was a
pretty
very
sick.
cool meetup.
Yeah.
I was surprised there was a lot of people that showed up.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what we're talking about, hit up Jarek's YouTube. If you're already on Jarek's YouTube, he probably posted it sometime. So check it
I'm gonna
out.
post it. I'm probably gonna post it today. Yeah, there was a meetup with photographers and models. There were at least maybe at least 20 to 30 people in there. So that was
Oh, there's a lot,
that was
and they're
pretty cool.
super friendly.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Like shout out to Alex Brando, who we had on our podcast. Who he was the one who set up the whole thing. It was pretty organized, pretty sick. They had different things like they had makeup artists, they had models, they had photographers. I'm a videographer, so just seeing other videographers doing their own thing out there, that was pretty sick. I learned a couple of things. I learned a lot from my own mistakes. So
I think it's just good being around creatives.
yeah,
Basically like-minded people.
it'd be cool if we do like a video meetup. That'd be sick, dude.
Oh yeah, maybe we can throw that out. All the videographers out there, we'll just do a video meetup and
Like do something like we just did. Okay, so on Wednesday, or well, I don't know what the last Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays ago for you guys, we did. Me and Jarek did a collaboration, and as I was talking about earlier about the baked salmon, it was really cool. It was really fun just trying to take or master our craft at. I personally learned that manually and autofocus are two separate things. Like, if you really want to make it look crispy, manual focus is where it's at, but you gotta master that.
yeah, you
Can't
gotta
just-
practice the
Practice.
focusing.
Yeah, a lot of my clips were just like, "Whoa, this is out of focus." Dang it.
This looks like it was shot on a tomato.
Yeah, tomato was tasty, but was just not good enough for me to post it online.
Yep.
But anyways, it was. I thought that was like legit hack sick. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that. So if you're in Reno,
Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. We'll set something up for videographers. So
dude, that'd be
it's
so
the
fun.
last meetup, it was more focused on
Photography.
and modeling,
yeah.
which it was pretty fun because I'm a photographer as well. But it would be nice to actually have a little, a
Get together.
videographer
Yeah.
meetup.
I think it'd be cool because if you guys don't go out and master your own craft, or it doesn't even have to be photography, videography. It's just like getting to know your own unique style. And that could be anything. I mean, if you're a coder, don't be afraid to have a hacker sesh where it's just like you and all these other coders trying to go
Hack
do
the system.
I mean, I'm not promoting hacking, but creating something out of like code, or if you're a journalist or a writer or whatever, go meet up with other people, because it's not just the idea of like meeting with other people that do the same thing as you. It's learning from them, because I learned a lot. I was like, wow, like I think that'd be pretty cool to have a meetup for videographers, because that way we could be just like, oh, how did you do this? How did you do that? Like, because
Yeah.
people who start off doing things, and don't be afraid to organize it yourself. Because some people out there, it's always don't be afraid to take the first step forward. If someone else hasn't done it, then
It's your job to do it.
yeah, it's probably your job, and it's a learning experience. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really good. It's really good. It helps master your craft, and you think you might be the best, but you never know what you can learn. You know,
Exactly. I mean, it's all practice, dude. I mean, as long as you're around like creative minds,
yeah,
you'll be okay.
heck yeah,
Because if you think about it, like I talked about it before, you're the average of who you hang out with. So
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
if you feel like your creative juices is not flowing,
If it's
Yeah.
not juicy enough,
exactly. If you don't got the sauce, then you gotta surround yourself with a
throw yourself in a pool of sauce,
exactly.
which is all the other creatives out there. And it just not doesn't have to be creatives. I mean, if you're a TV watcher and you want to be around other TV watchers, go do it.
Yeah, exactly. If you're
Go watch us, please.
yeah, if you're really into animes, go be with people that are into animes.
Heck yeah. You never know. You'll learn. You might watch something you've never watched before.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how we doing this? We got a new structure now. So
I mean, we already did that last week, so we don't have a guest today. So I guess
Oh,
we'll just
we're just gonna
move
do
on.
us. Cool. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
So today, um, moving along, what we want to do or what we want to talk about is what it is to make yourself happy. How to be happy. How do you feel? What do you feel when what is your emotion for happiness? Like,
I think for me, probably my definition of happiness is like doing what you want.
oh no, I meant like, when
Oh,
you like when you know and you're happy. You know what I'm saying?
how do I know when I'm
Yeah,
happy?
yeah, yeah.
When I'm enjoying myself and when I'm not sad, when I'm not stressed out.
Not a sad boy.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. For me, like when I feel utterly happy, it is when like physically, like things. It just feels like my heart's just bursting out of my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like I have so much energy. I'm ready to go and like take on the world, and I don't know. Just I'm full of energy. It's pure happiness. You can see it in my face. You can see it in my smile. I think.
Yeah, I think it's just like when you're really like just enjoying yourself.
Yeah. But how to get that feeling? How to get that feeling? Sometimes you'll know when it happens. Like happiness can happen any time. But if you're feeling sad, take a step forward, go outside, and go smile at something.
Yeah, so hey, let's give a little bit of tips. So like what are the things that you do to make yourself happy or what do you do to pursue?
To pursue happiness?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I'm feeling like, you go do things that you like. When I'm feeling down or down and out, I normally just go. I like watching movies, so I'll watch something really cool. Keep myself a little bit distracted. I'm also an artist, so sometimes I'll just go out and create something. And if none of that, because sometimes doing the same old thing kind of, just feels the same old, same old. So what I like to do is I like to just go out into the world and express myself or just find myself doing things that I don't normally catch myself doing. Sometimes people also rely on other people to be happy. People rely on your happiness can't rely on other people. Like, yes, you have a significant other, but what if that significant other is like busy?
Exactly.
You can't expect for them to like hit you up all the time, 24/7, and be like, hey, I know you're sad, like blah blah blah. No, like you got to make yourself happy. And when two happy people come together, boom, happiness times two.
Yeah, I mean, your happiness should be your own responsibility.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can't
absolutely.
expect somebody else to make you happy. I mean, it helps when you're around with, you know, your significant other or
mhm.
group of friends, but at the same time, you really gotta do
Yeah,
it yourself.
yeah. I
I'm
mean, I don't.
dying over here, bro. ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah, well, no, I mean, if I'm feeling down, like, and people, I normally hit up friends first, and then if friends are busy, I'll just go and just do my own thing. Like, I play video games. That's something that makes me happy. I like to create things. Yeah, once again, all that stuff. So don't
Yeah.
be afraid. Try something new. If you're feeling down and you just don't know, like pick up a different hobby.
Yeah, like for me, like making videos and like doing photography like that makes me happy. And also like I love music, so like playing in a band that makes me happy too.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I just get in the zone. Like for example, when we filmed that video last week for like how long did it take? Like a couple hours
Dude, I
maybe?
couldn't even like
Yeah, like it was like I was so in the zone that I wasn't even paying attention how long it was. Like
Yeah.
we were probably filming that for like a couple hours.
we were. It was I didn't have to, I don't I felt like it was like less than an hour, but in reality it was like probably like a 3 hour
Yeah.
shoot.
And then I edited that video that night too. Like and it was crazy because like I sat on my computer, imported my photos, looked for music, and like the next thing I know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, like I gotta get some sleep. Like I wasn't even paying attention on what time it was.
See?
Yeah.
Happiness can sometimes happiness time
Time flies when
time
you're
flies,
happy,
yeah.
I guess.
absolutely well, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I mean like I said, being with people shouldn't be the only reason why you're happy, but like when I'm with a certain somebody, like time flies hella quick.
That's why you just gotta enjoy that moment.
Yeah, enjoy the moments, cherish them, because you just sometimes you're just not gonna get that same amount of time, but when you do, it's
'Cause-
the best kind of time.
Because I'm sure you notice when you're enjoying yourself, like time goes like really fast.
Yeah,
But then when you're doing something that you don't like, it goes super slow.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel that.
Like I remember like working in those, like those like long,
Long
hours.
hours?
Of just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, this is terrible.
Then you're just like, when is the day gonna end?
Exactly.
But when in those instances, what I like to do is just like make it fun. I like to like go and like even if it's like something boring, like make a game out of it, because like it's not just like how you are in that environment. It's how you think about that environment. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective in that
I mean, you
environment.
gotta adapt.
You gotta adapt. If you're sitting there and you're just like, oh man, this is the worst. I don't want to work all day. Blah blah blah. That sucks. You put yourself in a mindset. But if you change it up and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a game out of it. This is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna make sure that I get X amount of this and make sure by this time today, like I'll have this done. Like I don't know. It's just it's not just like distracting yourself, but making like goals and making it.
Basically, like think of it in a glass half full
Yeah,
instead
Yeah.
of glass half empty.
I'm always a positive kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody comes up with me and you're like something, I'm like, look, you gotta look at it this way. Yeah.
Exactly.
I always have a different perspective.
All right. So what's what else do we have for that?
The next topic or the subtopic was what do you think happiness or should be?
What do you think happiness should be?
Yeah. I mean, if you can imagine the most, like you ever have those like those moments where you just literally just dreaming about like pure happiness.
I don't know. I never really thought of it like that. Like, I mean, I think already kind of answered this earlier. Like, when you get to do what you love, I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like
That's true. That's true.
somewhat of a pure happiness in your part, I guess.
A slice of heaven.
Exactly.
I'm not.
And
I ain't
everybody's
mad at that.
different. Like, if you like really enjoy watching TV, like go
Do it.
ahead and do it. Like, and this is what I learned too. Is like, it's not a waste of time if you enjoy it. You know,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
if you enjoy sleeping, like some people like to sleep, or some people like to take naps. Like people think that that's like a waste of time, but like if you're happy taking naps, like go ahead take naps. If you're happy watching TV, go ahead watch TV. Yeah.
I sit there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I sit there and I question like, as I'm sitting there, I question why does it why are people so entranced in just doing the same thing? And You know, one of my friends, as we were hiking, she's just like, "Look, if it makes you happy, like, why question it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, shoot, if you want to watch TV, then watch TV. I mean, you shouldn't judge other people and what makes them happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like everybody's different, and like something you don't like could be like a pure happiness for somebody else.
True, true, true. You know, that's another thing too. Is like, don't judge other people because why spend so much time judging other people when you can be working on yourself? Or like, I think that's a big thing in today's society where other people keep track of what other people are up to, and it's like, you know what? Don't even worry about what they're up to because why are you comparing yourself to them, or what does it matter what they're up to? Like,
Yeah, like don't pay attention to whatever
pay
anybody
attention.
else is doing. Like
Yeah,
focus on yourself.
pay attention to us.
Yeah, and
It's shameless
us
plug.
obviously.
But I mean, you know, other people comparing themselves. Don't compare yourself to other people. Like, I I used to do that, and I used to be like, oh, this guy is already here. He finished college, blah blah blah, and I'm still like struggling in it. But when I look back on it, when I look back on my own path, I'm actually glad I took longer because I met some of the coolest people, and I've done some of the coolest things, and like I can't I you can't exchange that experience and that type of happiness for something you thought would make you happy because someone else did it. You know,
Exactly. And
pave your own
if you're
path.
gonna compare yourself to somebody, compare yourself to who you were
Yesterday,
yesterday.
yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because you know what, like you can always master yourself, and you can always be better than yourself. But trying to master someone else's craft, like, nah, that's too much
Exactly.
effort, and nobody's happy at the end of that day. It's like, shoot,
Yeah, I think it's just like it just makes you envious too when you're always looking at everybody else's like,
yeah. Everybody has their
success
yeah.
or whatever you think. It's like especially with like social media, it's like you see the highlight of everybody.
Oh, dude, that's the worst, man.
Yeah.
Like Instagram, Instagram is one of those like one of the like you see all these influencers and they're always traveling, always doing this, always doing that, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, like if you're thinking about it, I'm thinking about it, and I'm
I
thinking,
mean, like we're only human, so like
yeah, we're only human,
it's natural to like compare yourself
but
obviously,
like, how
but
do I do? Why
don't
why are
dwell
they
on
doing
it.
that?
Yeah.
Don't rather than being like, why? How are they doing it? Find a way to do it. Don't don't question how they do it. Question how you'll do it because at the end of the day, you know what's best for you. And
Exactly.
one of those days, you'll be the one taking photo of yourself on a yacht doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Don't worry too much about it. As long as you're actually working towards that goal, like you can't just compare yourself to other people and then be chilling doing nothing. You know?
Yeah, like success is not, we think that everything is like overnight.
Nah.
Like overnight success takes like 10 years. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
takes years and years. So like don't even think that like, oh, like I should be a millionaire by tomorrow or next year. It's like it's impossible. You like it takes hard work,
It takes
and
time
like
and dedication.
you got to be consistent with your hard work too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's like a quote that I always think about because everything takes time. Love takes time. Like building that relationship, building the trust. Uh, Money, I don't know. Money's not a real big issue for me, but like happiness takes time. Like
Yeah.
if you're feeling like you're down and out right now, like who's to say what's gonna happen? You're not gonna be happy tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
And
Always look forward to a better day.
in your career, like whatever it is, like it takes time.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I think about that all the time. Like honestly, like it's like, am I gonna be doing this? Like for the rest of my life. But if we really think about it, you're growing yourself in an environment and you're grabbing all this experience and like eventually you're gonna master that. And so you shouldn't worry about it. But if you're feeling like you're very stagnant, go do something that you
Yeah.
think
Change it up.
change it up.
Try other
Switch it up.
things.
You never know. Maybe you'll be the next basketball star because you went and tried playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're in search of like your own happiness too, like feel free to try different things. Like you
Yeah.
never know which one you would like really enjoy. Like you might enjoy like photography or making videos,
Yeah,
or
I
maybe
didn't know I was gonna like it.
maybe music if you want to, play learn how to play the guitar or piano, like whatever.
Any
Like
craft takes time.
yeah.
Like the the best thing you could do, take that first step forward.
Yep. Just try it out. You never know.
Because I think one of the biggest things also that draws people back from being happy is fear. Fear of the unknown is probably one of the biggest things, or fear of like thinking that this is what's gonna happen. Someone who likes to overthink, like I try to push those thoughts away because you know what? Like, has it happened yet? No. Like, why are you stressing about it? Don't stress about it.
Exactly.
Go, go do something that will actually benefit you during that time or day. You know what I'm saying?
Just chill, bruh.
Chill. Yeah. Take a chill pill.
Chill, brother.
Chill. um,
Does money make you happy?
I'm gonna straight up say no.
It doesn't. But it doesn't hurt.
I mean, it helps to
Like it definitely, I mean, like here's my point is like it's obviously if that's money itself will not make you happy,
never make
Yeah.
you happy.
but it does contribute to like the things that I mean, like if obviously if you want to travel the world,
You're gonna have to have
you're
money.
gonna have to have money, and then if you wanna, buy things that you want to buy, it takes money. But like,
But the thing is about money is that it comes and goes. People think that, oh, I need this much amount of money. I need this amount of money. And you can hoard money all
Yeah.
day and all night. But like at the end of the day, it's what are you doing with that money? Have you invested in it? Have you used it? What are you investing in? For me, like the most expensive thing you can give to anybody is time. Like
Yeah.
money,
like don't
Whatever about it.
don't chase the money. Like
yeah.
chase like your passion, like whatever you're passionate. Like
Yeah, drop some money on it. You know what? Like
Yeah.
when I dropped cash on my camera, I was just like, it was scary. I was so scared, dude. I asked Jarek. I was just like, am I really doing this? But
But
looking
about
back
it,
at
like
it,
you spend that much money, and then like for the 3 months that you have it, like think about all the times that you enjoyed like filming or
Ooh.
whatever. Like
it's
what I
been
mean?
fun. It's been
Yeah.
a journey.
Like that's what I'm saying. It's like yes, it does take money to like do the things that you want, but don't just focus on like making money. Like focus on like making that video because it's fun for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the money will come eventually. People will see like how good you are, and then they'll be willing to pay for your services.
Heck yeah. I mean, like when you master your craft, people could be like, dude, how much for that? Like right now it's free because I'm just trying to get the experience.
Exactly. And then eventually you'll charge little, and then you charge a little bit more, and then eventually you'll get there. We're like, oh,
Yeah, and if you think about it, in this moment in time, in this present moment, there's so much time ahead of you. If you are currently in high school, there's so much life ahead of you. Currently in college, there's a lot of life. Shoot, if you are like 50 years old, there's still so much life ahead of you. Like, don't think about
exactly.
the end. Think about the present, because you know what? There's a quote where it says, "You get anxiety thinking about the future. You get depressed thinking about the past. But if you think about the present, you'll be happy.
Exactly. Just chill, man.
Chill. Just take life out as it goes. But don't do nothing.
You gotta learn the art of not giving a fuck.
I mean,
But yeah, I have a lot of things to say about that, but we'll save that for another podcast.
but,
Yay, we got more topics next time.
we got some good stuff coming up. Actually, I came up with some craziest topics, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. We were supposed to have we're gonna have a guest star soon, so y'all's had
Yeah,
us a
since
lot.
you guys had us, just us two for the last 3 episodes, it might be a time to bring somebody else, just so it's just not us.
But if you're listening, we really appreciate for coming this far. Truly appreciate it. Always a shout out to you.
Exactly.
But moving on from that topic, do you think most people are happy?
I mean, I really want to say yes, but I don't think a lot of people are happy, to be honest. I mean, like, obviously, I want everybody to be happy, but at the same time, I feel like
I think
a
for
lot of people are dealing with, you know,
personal,
depression,
yeah.
stress,
And
and
I think in this day and age, it's more prominent because once again, you have all the social media that showing other people who are happy. But if you really think about it, is that person really happy who posts those crazy like, like they're out there trying to find happiness for themselves, and I'm pretty positive they still think from time to time like, oh, if I could have done this, like my life would have been so much better. Like, let's think about it. You know, it's like you're once one, you're comparing yourself, or two, you're really like you think you're missing something in your life. Like some people think that they need to be in a relationship. Some people think that they need more money. Some people think that they need education. It's in all honesty, like, yeah, all of those are important and all of those like add or contribute to happiness. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's it's who you really are as a person.
so what do you think? So since we've kind of said that a lot of, I mean, maybe some people or most people are not happy, why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, I personally, I'd like to I'd love to give I have the idea that people are happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, I like to spread positivity and I like to make sure that other people are smiling around me. And yeah, maybe sometimes I'll, like I'll have those episodes of like, oh man, I'm kind of sad. But like, if you put a smile on your own face, like it it changes your perspective around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you choose to, some people they choose to be sad. They choose to like, you know, like marinate in that sadness. But if you seriously, if you just change your mindset to a point where it's just like, oh no, I'm happy today. You're it trust me. Like your day goes around and you see things a little bit more differently, like you cherish things a bit more. Um like there are certain things that if you're not feeling happy, there are certain things like always count your blessings. If you don't count your blessings every single day, like you're not gonna see it. Like every now and then I'll sit there like, all right, what do I have? And I'll think about it and I'm like, oh, I have this. I have a house over, I have a roof over my head. I got food. I'm earning my own money. Like, I'm taking care of myself. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like if you think about it, if you compare yourself to like, it could be a lot worse. You know what I mean?
it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, like
There's some.
just think about it as like your life sucks right now, but compared to other people that have it worse, like you have no right to complain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, um, it's kind of sad to say, but like there are people out there who are suffering, and like there are people out there. Actually, you know what like truly brings a like warmth in my heart
Yeah,
is when I watch those videos of like social experiments where people drop cash or in front of like
yeah,
people who have nothing. Like that's
exactly.
it. At first, it kind of made me like upset. It's like, dude, why are you messing around with these people? Like, don't do that. Like, they don't deserve that. But as I continue watching this video, like some of these people, they see the cash and they're poor. They have nothing, and they're like, "Yo, you dropped this," and the guy's like, "Oh, thank you." And they look in their wallet, and it's all the money and all the credit cards are still there. He's like, "You didn't take any of it?" It's like, "Why would?" The guy's like, "Why would I?" Like, that's your stuff. And
Yeah,
it truly warms my heart to know that people who have less, who have nothing, like they truly know, they truly appreciate life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because I mean, that's why I really don't like complaining at all. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm only human. Obviously, sometimes I do, but
you're just wallowing in
like don't dwell on
that
negativity.
negativity.
Yeah,
There you go.
because like there's all if you think about it, there's always somebody out there that have it worse than you.
Yeah.
Like you're not last place out of how many people are in Earth now, like 10 billion or something like that. Or
Oh shoot, I haven't checked up the statistics to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm still worried about
in billions, obviously, but I
shoot.
don't know. I don't know the exact numbers, but
I'm just worried about the planet.
you're not the last place. Like the last place person should be the only one that can complain.
But how do you know if you're last place?
Dude, we live in America. Like we're way better off than
True,
most
true, true.
people out there.
Count your blessings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if you're an American. Like your life sucks right maybe sucks right now, but
It-
everybody else have it worse than you.
There'll be better days. And you know what? And let me tell you, if you find yourself in better days, spread that happiness. You know what? Like make sure that you're not just taking. Be sure to give. Like I think that's
Exactly.
the biggest thing about happiness
You
or
gotta
just
share it.
yeah, share it. You know, spread it. Like people like to wallow on that negativity, and if you really think about it, if you look at it, like your negativity spreads to other people, and they spread that negativity. No, if you smile and you know spread a little bit of joy, watch all the faces that like smile right after you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know, it's funny because like on my vlogs, I noticed that I laugh a lot.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
have
like
to.
it's funny because like everything that I say, even though it's not funny, I'm still laughing for some reason, and then everybody's just like smiling around, so it's just cool, you know.
I think a big key is to just laugh at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
I catch myself laughing at myself all the time. I'm like, I'm a fool.
Yeah. Like I'm editing the video, and I'm like, why am I laughing? Nothing's funny right now.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Laughter is key.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta have fun, you know?
Yeah,
Especially if like I think making somebody smile can like make somebody's day.
absolutely. I always make it I wanted it to be a goal that you know I make people smile around me. It's like what's the point of like what's the point of it all if nobody's smiling? It's no fun.
Exactly.
It ain't no fun. But anyways,
Oh
you just
yeah, I was gonna say, about like why people are not happy. I think for me it's probably because they haven't found something that they're really like passionate about.
mhm.
'Cause, I mean, for a lot of people, they haven't, you know, they haven't found that thing yet that they truly enjoy. And I feel like that's my advice to you guys is find that something that would light that fire.
Light the fire. But I mean, like, if you all right, let's think about it. Let's think about it, people. If you're still listening, think about what you do every single day. Do you repeat it? Do you repeat the same day over and over and over again? If you're repeating the same day over and over again, you know what they say is that, um, what did Einstein say? The madness is just doing the same thing over and over again.
Insanity.
Insanity. There you go. Is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Now, if you just if you do something a little bit different from the normal, I'm pretty positive you're gonna feel absolutely different. Like sometimes, like that's all. That's all you need to do. You know, if you don't go to the gym, go to the gym. If you if you don't play video games, maybe try video games. If just try something new, like
That is if you
if you
think
you
that
know
you're not happy.
if
But
you
if
yeah
obviously if you're happy with your life doing the same thing,
do it.
then keep doing that same thing.
People are different. You know, you never know. You never know. But that's how I see it. Like if you continually like, because everybody has that 9 to 5, and some people don't. And but if you have a 9 to 5 and you wake up, you go to work, you do what you need to do, and then in between, like right after work, and then like before you go to bed, there's that time where it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, like what do I do? Like,
It,
oh, I'm just gonna watch TV. No, just go do something different that time. You
if
know?
you feel like you, you like you don't have like a fulfilled life, like that's the thing that you gotta do. You gotta try other things out.
Yeah,
Especially if you're working 9 to 5. Obviously, you gotta do that 9 to 5. But you have from 5 to whatever time you sleep to like do something else to
shoot.
make yourself happy. You know.
Sometimes I don't even sleep. Sometimes I don't sleep.
But sleep's good, man.
Sleep is good.
Sleep is important.
Ah, absolutely. Well, I mean, health wise, get 8 hours of sleep. At least try.
No, 8 hours too long.
8 hours too long.
I think 6 hours is good.
You know, on a
6 to
daily,
7 hours. I heard 6 to 7 hours is good.
I normally get 5 to be honest.
I mean, some people can live off 5, but I mean, if you feel good at 5, then
I feel good.
do you feel good at 5?
Hell yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up, I go to the gym, and I'm just like, sweet, let's get this bread.
Yeah, I usually sleep at least like 6 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I'll cherish the moments I could sleep in because you know sometimes.
I don't like
Gotta do something
sleeping in
different.
anymore. I used to.
Well, when I say sleeping in, I consider like going to bed till being in bed till like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Yeah, that's my sleeping in.
That's
at 8
sleeping in.
Sleeping in.
Sometimes 9.
If I wake up at 8, that's sleeping in for me.
It's like, oh man, my day has gone. Where'd it go?
Anything after that, I'm just like, this is too much.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's don't you know, don't be afraid to take care of yourself too. If you need more sleep, get more sleep. Like happiness is also
Yeah,
based on-
exactly. Don't listen to us. Just do your thing.
We're-
That's not all right. This is happiness. Is like don't listen to anybody else. Just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
but don't infringe on other people's happiness. Let me just say that now.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
if you see other people being happy, like and that makes you miserable, I'm sorry. Don't do it. Shame on you. To be honest,
shame.
like find your own happiness. Like don't infringe on other people's happiness because just because you see them being happy, who are you, the Grinch? Like even the Grinch would go find his own happiness. Like don't do it. Go enjoy yourself because like trying to infringe on other people's happiness is just spreading hatred and negativity. We don't need that. We need positivity and smiles.
Yep. Exactly.
Anyways, that was
I guess that's it for the topic of the pursuit of
Of
happiness.
yeah.
Do you have anything new for this week? Have you found anything new? Or
Oh, are we doing? Oh yeah. Oh okay.
come on, bruh. That's our segment.
the new
The
that
new.
new.
Or something interesting that you found this week. I'm trying to think of mine right now.
I had something. Man, I gotta write these things down, man. Something new that I found super interesting. Well, you know what? Godzilla was really good. That new movie, Godzilla.
What Godzilla movie? There's a new movie in the theaters?
No, it's in DVD now.
Oh,
You remember the? I don't know. They make a lot of Godzilla movies.
Albert probably has that movie.
Probably.
He's like really into Godzilla.
It's good movie. I mean, that's the latest thing I can think about.
Hmm.
I mean, as far as interesting things go, you know, that's what I got.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything this week.
Damn, we're gonna get better at this. Promise.
I mean, I guess like I mess with like sound design, so that's kind of
Oh.
interesting.
Sound design was
Like,
definitely.
I mean,
really good.
I've messed with sound design before, and when I'm speaking about sound design, I'm talking about like the sound effects on like,
Videos.
Videos.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I've messed with it a little bit before, but like the latest video I did with the cooking video, like I really like dove into it and like make it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go
More.
check it out. You know, me and Jack have our own YouTube channels. I don't really have much on mine, but you know, when I do post, some of them are kind of gems.
Yeah. Check mine on YouTube and feel free to like and comment
And subscribe.
and give us some ideas on what else we should cook next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know somebody wants to do steak.
Hey, steak sounds.
You said your coworker wants to.
No. Oh, I wanted to do Loco Moco. My boss was just like, you know what sounds good right now, Loco Moco, and I was like, you right?
Loco Moco would be cool.
That would be cool. Shout out to you. Thank you for the idea. So keep your eyes out on that if you follow us on social media, and if you're following us here on the podcast and you've continued to stay here with us up until this episode, we truly appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Are we doing the lightning round? I guess we don't.
we'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
Cause do you have questions?
Nah, not really.
Sorry, guys. We'll do a lightning round with our guest stars. But if you have a lightning round question, shoot it at us. We will definitely.
Nobody's
Answer.
asked us questions yet.
I know it's all good.
Feel sad.
Hey,
Make me happy and ask me ask questions. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit. But anyways, is that it for today's podcast?
that is it for today's podcast. Thank you once again for joining us here on Yo Check It.
Stay happy.
Yeah,
Peace out.
later.